Okay. So once it has found the area, it has added the tax to it, which is 18%. Yeah, उसको 18% की जगह it has written 0.18 multiplied by total cost. So total cost plus tax will give you net price the customer has to pay for setting up that tent. Okay. नहीं ऐसा नहीं है. Though question has not specified, but in the question अगर नहीं मेंशन करेगा in the exam, then you won't have to do it. This is the linear approach, so it is not necessary till the time it mentions in the question. ठीक है, but in the example it has shown. So third function it has created for tax. Okay, post tax price doesn't accept anything but calculates the tax and the net price. तो इस तरह की चीज है. तो
So,
yeah.
so the slant height, the user has to calculate the slant height and write it, right, sir? Input.
Slant height is input. User has taken input in the slant height. देखो ना.
Yes, sir. So the program won't calculate the slant height.
नहीं, slant height कैसे करोगे calculate? That तो that those are the basic values on which based on which you are going to find the area. Slant height नहीं देगा तो at least they should have given the perpendicular height. कुछ तो they should give something so that you will be able to figure out the area ना. Without that, with only one parameter, how can you find the area of this conical part? ठीक है. So what they are expecting is you can try it out. ठीक है. So you will write something as ऐसे करके. Def, let's say one is cylindrical part. It is accepting how many parameters? देखो, height and radius, h comma r. Then you can find this thing C as a curved surface area of cylindrical part. Okay. Curved surface area of cylindrical part is equals to 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by r multiplied by h and return CSACYP. Similarly, you will define another function, conical part. Conical part is accepting what? Only your इसमें भी actually R लेना चाहिए because you will be using it. अगर R नहीं भी लोगे तो there won't be any problem. I'll tell you why. Let's say I won't take R. And on the top we have taken L is equals to defined by user, H is equals to defined by user. You will take everything in float, and then uh, R is equals to defined by user, def. Then you have curved surface area of conical part is equals to what you say is pi into R multiplied by L, and then you will write return curved surface area of conical part. Okay. And then what you can do is, let's say मैं tax वाले part को ignore कर रहा हूँ, or let's say we don't have to add tax, then what will be the total area, curved surface area? Can we write
def CYP plus
def? क्यों def?
def
def तो कर चुके हो, def करोगे तो it is defined, you have to simply call it, match the signature.
CYP bracket so should we not give any value here?
You have already given the value as user input, na? So these will be replaced by the values. ये तो variable का identifiers है. So this will be passed here. Don't get confused. This H and R, they are in the global scope, and this H and R in the local scope of this. So they don't somehow they won't create any problem. Okay. So this H will get replaced by whatever value the user had put. This R will get replaced by whatever value the user has put. Once replaced, then this will be passed as argument and will be collected as parameter by this local variable H
Sir,
of
but
this CY.
basically R and H are the same in both.
Both are same, but this H and this R are in the global scope, and this H and this are in the local scope. ये समझ पा रहे हो?
Yes, sir.
देखो, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल एडिंग टू नंबर्स का क्या करोगे? लेट्स से यू हैव आस्क्ड टू नंबर्स फ्रॉम द यूजर A and B. Okay, and then you write def total which accepts two values x comma y. Okay, and then you find sum is equals to x plus y, return s. So now you can call like this. Let's say total is equals to t is equals to a comma b, and then print t. Right? So here what will happen is this a and value, suppose user gives here 10 and user gives here 20. So this a and b will be replaced by 10 comma 20 during the function call. After it is replaced, then this 10 will be passed to this x and this 20 will be passed to this y. Take care. And then sum will be found, and then total value will be returned. Okay, and this total value will be assigned to t, and then t will be printed. So what I am saying is, even if you change these x and y and you make them a and b, that won't create any difference. Why it won't create any difference? Because these a and b are in the global scope. Okay, these are in the global scope, and these A and B are in the local scope. So once total is called, uh, there will be two sets of A's and two sets of B's, rather two A's and two B's. Okay, so two A's में क्या होगा? One A will be in the global scope, one A in the local scope, one B in the global B in the global scope, and one B in the local scope only during the function call. Okay, so these two, don't get confused. Keeping the same name in the local scope and the global scope will make any difference. Okay, just give me a minute, I'll be back. Okay, so did you understand here what I am saying? कि even if you take the same variables names in the global scope and the local scope of the function, that won't create any problem. Okay. And one more thing you will have to take input from the user, that is cost per unit area. Okay. And then you will write here. Of course, in the program, you will continue in the same line. Here is no spaces there, so I'm writing. So total cost per unit, total cost paid or total price paid, you can write by the user is equals to, okay, total curved surface area multiplied by cost per unit area. Okay, and then you will print TPP. Now, did you understand what we did here? This part is, that means this part is finding this CYP, and this part is finding this COP. Okay, and then here you are finding the sum of both. Okay, this plus this gives total CSA. ठीक है? And then this multiplied by cost per unit area gives you total price to be paid. Okay. So here don't get confused. This H and R, though they appear to be having the same name, and here also H and R having to be appearing to have the same name, and same for this L and this L, but they are in the different scopes, so they are not related to each other. Here, one thing to note here is that here you are finding curved surface area L you have passed as an argument, and this local variable L has calculated this, caught this in the parameter L, local variable L. Okay. Here you are finding curved surface area of the conical part. So L has been passed, but R is R here? Is R defined in the local scope of this COP function? देखो. Then how will it be able to use it? We have discussed this. That R has not been passed. Then how are we able to use R from the
It will
local?
take from global scope.
Yeah. What was the rule? If it is not, there is no such variable existing in the local scope with that identifier, then it will attempt to look into the or find into or search for that variable in the global scope. ठीक है? तो इसे global scope में मिल जाएगा फिर वो. Remember, because before the function call we have found it, defined it, or we have accepted from the user the value. So therefore it will find from this. Okay. Another way could have been you can pass R also like here, and you can accept R also here. Then in that case, it will pick up this local variable R. Okay. So is this clear कि ये function से तुमने कैसे बनाया है? How we solved it? देखो program को. Okay, I have ignored the tax calculation part. अगर वो मेंशन करेगा एग्जाम में तभी कुछ वैसा कैलकुलेट करना, एल्स नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. ओके, एनीवन विद डाउट? गर्ल्स बताइए आप लोग.
No,
आर यू ऑल क्लियर?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
गुड.
Yes, sir.
नैनिका सीम्स टू बी स्लीपी टुडे. क्या नींद पूरा नहीं हुआ है?
No, sir.
Okay. ठीक. Right. Then another example can be a program to calculate the payable amount for the. अच्छा इसी को वो देखो उसका solution next में दिया है ये conical part का यहाँ find किया and here see here they have taken both R and A. ठीक है तो उसी तरह का वो बनाया है and then they have solved it. I have already discussed this. They have of course included the tax वाला part को भी उसको भी एक अलग function में बना दिया है. Okay, so I'm not going to discuss it. Just go through it, the solution. You will understand it. Okay. Right. So they have made only one difference. एक ही difference है उनके program में. What they have done is, instead of me here doing this way, कि मैं in the expression itself I have called the function. They have taken two separate variables. Let's say यहाँ पे उन्होंने x ले लिया. X is equals to CYPHR and y is equals to COPL. And then here they have written x plus y. वो उस तरह किया है. Though you can do that way also. No, there is not much of a difference. Okay. So उसमें वो लोग देखोगे.
This one seems like a more simpler approach.
Which one?
Textbook one.
टेक्स्ट बुक में क्या सिंपल और क्या मैंने क्या अलग कर दिया इनफैक्ट आई हैव यूज्ड लेस लाइंस ऑफ कोड
It's less lines, but I feel that is more easily
ठीक है
understood.
दैट इज योर पर्सनल प्रेफरेंस वो लोग क्या किया आई विल शो यू x is equals to CYP and y is equals to they have collected the results separately in two different variables x and y and then they have replaced this part as x and this part as y. Okay, so x contains the cylindrical part ka curved surface area and y represents the conical part ka curved surface area and then x and y they have added. Up to you, जो भी तुम्हें सही लगे. ठीक है. Just cleared it out.
So both approaches will be awarded the same amount of marks, right?
हाँ इसमें कोई गलत नहीं है एग्जैक्टली सेम मार्क्स आएगा ओके इट्स जस्ट लाइक कि इन दिस क्वेश्चन मैं यहाँ पे रिटर्न करने के बजाय ये भी कर सकता था ना देखो देयर आर सर्टेन थिंग्स जो कि फॉर एग्जांपल आई कुड हैव डन दिस आल्सो. Instead of calculating s is equals to a plus a and then return s, you can also do like this. Return a plus b directly. तो वो s is equals to a plus b लिख के फिर return s करो या फिर direct expression में ही वो चीज करके return कर दो. Both are same. But again, your personal preference. Okay. So advantages of a function दिया हुआ है. I have discussed everything but one modularity is remaining. Okay, that we will see. User defined functions. ठीक है. Write a user defined function to add two numbers and display their sum. देखो. मैं total लेता था नाम ये they have taken add num. Okay. What they are doing? What is the type of the function here? ये किस टाइप का फंक्शन है वी हैव सीन 4 टाइप्स विद पैरामीटर विद रिटर्न विदाउट पैरामीटर विदाउट रिटर्न वैसा करके क्या था
सर विदाउट पैरामीटर्स
एंड
विदाउट रिटर्न
तो विदाउट पैरामीटर्स है तो व्हाट दे हैव डन इज लाइक आई हैव शोन कि देयर इज अ वे इन व्हिच यू कैन आल्सो आस्क फंक्शन को कॉल किया देखो they have called the function right so इसको parallelly ऐसे भी कर सकते थे if I'll show you here I have taken two values outside in the user input and I'm passing them as the parameters here. What they are doing is they are instead calling the function and inside the block of the function only they are asking the values for a and b, that is two values जिसका sum निकालना है. ठीक है, and then they are consuming it inside the function only. So when should you use this approach? When these two values that you are taking as the user input is not required anywhere else in the global scope. ठीक है, तो उस तरह के values को you can ask as the parameter inside the function also. So don't worry, ask inside the function also, but
but that will be more helpful, right?
which one? This one?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, क्योंकि हो सकता है A and B की requirement तुम्हारा it may be required further down in the program. In that case तो वो दिक्कत हो जाएगा फिर. Okay, so of course this is more a standard one. ठीक है. So anyways, you will get marks for both. Okay. Arguments and parameters हमने देख लिया क्या होता है. The ones that you pass are known as arguments, and one that catch are known as parameters. Okay.
Sir, you said the opposite.
I said opposite. नहीं देखो ना, जहां पे पास कर रहे हैं, अच्छा अभी बोल opposite दिया क्या? From where it is passed, that is known as argument, and where it is caught, it is known as parameter. ठीक तो बोला था मैंने. Maybe I might have said the other way. Okay. So here you know कि देखो यहाँ पे what is the question? Write a program using user-defined function that displays the sum of n natural numbers, where n is passed as first n natural numbers. ठीक है? So first n natural numbers का sum कैसे निकालते थे हम लोग?
So the thing is passed is parameter, right?
N is passed as parameter.
But they are given argument. That's what that is confusing.
Argument is passed as parameter दिया है क्वेश्चन में, गलत दिया होगा. First n, where n be passed as हाँ parameters. अच्छा ठीक है. As argument, n is in the global scope they have taken. ये wording गलत ले लिया है वो actually. N is the parameter. देखो here they are accepting themselves. Okay, actually num is the argument. What they intend to say is कि one number is passed as the parameter, and based on that number you calculate the sum of all the numbers from 1 to that number. ठीक है. Program to accept a natural number which when passed to a function returns the sum of all the numbers from 1 to n. ठीक है, तो इसमें क्या करेंगे? What we can do? First ask for that value n is equals to int input. वो लिख देना, चलो लिख देता हूँ. Okay, then you will define a function def, let's say total नाम लिख देता हूँ, which will accept one value n. Okay, इसको different भी रख सकते हो. If you are not comfortable with using the two variables of the same name in both the scopes, इसको num भी कर सकते हो. Okay, then what will be the formula or this method? So s is equals to 0 for I in range 1 to num plus 1. S is equals to s plus I, and then return s, and then you will make a function call, and then you will calculate total as so this n that you have asked from the user at the time of function call. Okay, when this line will be executed as a part due to which this right side of the equal to will be evaluated first, resulting is in the call of this function with this n value accepted from the user being passed to this num. Okay, and then it will start the local scope of the function. For some variables in the local scope will be created, and this s will result in finally will have the sum of all the numbers from 1 to num, which is nothing but a value, a copy of the value from the global scope, और उसका sum आ जाएगा. Once last line is executed before being
So
destroyed.
num is not defined, it's n.
Sorry, अरे num तो यहाँ local scope में बनेगा ना. This will be
Fine,
हाँ
Okay, sir, got it.
हाँ, ये तो is a parameter that will be created by this variable, this function total when called. Okay, ठीक है, and then you can do print t. तो इसी का कोई वेरिएंट बनाया होगा. More or less logic will be same. So instead of returning, they have consumed directly. वहाँ function में return नहीं किया है. They have printed inside directly. So you need not catch it. तो ये call नहीं किए हैं तो sum तो वहाँ पे इसको catch ये नहीं करना है. Catch नहीं करना है. Okay. Even here, if you try to catch in the form of something result is equals to this, what will be the value of result? Even if something is not returned and you try to treat it as if something is being returned, what will be the value returned by a function which is not returning anything by default? किसी को याद नहीं है? By default, if you do not mention default return explicitly, what is returned by default by a function? भूल गए? No, any, none. ठीक है? So in such cases where function does not return anything, and even then you try to collect it, okay, you will get what? None. अच्छा, चलो, before we see further, can you think of कि how, अच्छा ये देखते हैं ना कि when we have seen one len function, can you think कि how they might have done len? String का length निकालने के लिए, let's say you write s is equals to, I'll write a question. Write a program to define a function which replicates len function. For example, what I am saying is कि अगर तुम ऐसा लेते हो, जैसे example, let's say you write s is equals to hello, and then you print len of s. So what it returns? क्या रिटर्न करता है?
5.
5 रिटर्न करेगा. So can you replicate this? ये कैसे बनाया होगा कोड में? चलो मैं उसका सॉल्यूशन लिखता हूं. बहुत सिंपल है. Def, मान लो I give the name mylen. Okay, which should accept, this accepts one string. मान लो string के लिए बस निकाल रहे हैं अभी. I'll accept one string s, and then what I will do? Length is equals to 0. I'll do for I in s. Okay, जितने बार one character is coming, s लिखा हुआ है हमने, range नहीं लिखा है. If you write range here, then based on indexing this loop will go. If you write s, then this list will generate what? Characters one by one, and based on every time I will get one new character. Okay, so we can write every time I gets one character, I increase the length of l by 1. Okay, so final value of l that you will return will be nothing but the length of the string. So if I do something like this, S is equals to good morning, and then you pass this, you can write print, and you call this mylen of S. What will happen? This mylen function will be called with this value good morning as the parameter, or this argument being passed S and collected. Here we are having both the same name, but they are in the different scopes. Okay, L will be 0. फिर S तक loop चलेगा. Every time I will get one character one by one from this list of characters from the string. Okay, and every time I gets one character, you will increase L by 1. तो इस तरह करके by the time all the characters are traversed one by one, the final last value of L will be the length of the number of characters in the string which you will return. After the return, this function gets destroyed and this is thrown here. So this entire thing will be replaced by this value L, and then one single value is obtained in place of this function call. Then print will print that value. ये समझ में आया how len works? देखो mylen, let's say, and here we'll write one S. Or here we will write L is equals to 0 for I in S. Okay, and then we'll write L is equals to L plus 1, return L. Okay, and then you will write here, let's say, good morning. And then you will do print. I'll give you some time. Print mylen S, and I'll also print len S. Okay. Just okay. देखो दोनों सेम तरह से काम कर रहा है ना, mylen और len, both are returning the same thing. That means इसमें भी कुछ similar टाइप का कोड लिखा हुआ है. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. चलो फिर we'll solve more questions. Maybe I'll give you 10-15 minutes break. कितना देर का break चाहिए? How much? How many minutes you need?
So